Hey, y'all. Lindsay here, and Fearless Coaching. It is fantastic to be back and wishing you a happy April and a happy springtime. Uh, so, just to kind of go over what we've been discussing for the past couple of weeks, Mondays in April, our first video was all about planting seeds in our metaphorical soils. So, planting seeds for the future dreams, future goals, what we want to create, the life we want to design, and the life we want to create overall. So, these are meant to be harvested potentially in the late summer and early fall or later on in life, but it was all about planting seeds for success and planting seeds for growth. So, our second week was about time as our most valuable resource. So, I brought forth this concept and this idea that without our time and our focus and our energy, it's hard to even build any other resources in our life, such as money or other things you would consider resources. So, that said, I really do consider time our most valuable resource because it allows us to really focus in on what we want to create. And therefore, we talked about this idea of how we squander time. Do we focus our time on our priorities, the creation of our goals and dreams, taking action? Or do we squander our time towards distractions or in avoidance of taking action towards what it is we truly want to create or focusing on our priorities? So, this week, I want to look at this concept of playing it small. What do I mean by this? Playing it small is this idea of keeping ourselves small, not reaching our fullest potential, not shining our brightest light, not delving in and diving into the things that we're truly passionate about and that we really love in our lives. So why do we do this? Why do we kind of play it small, kind of get comfortable with where we are and really not access our full potential? And this is a great opportunity to look at fear. So, a lot of times, this can be caused by fears overall. And I'm going to go over about 5 fears that could relate to this subject. And we'll explain or explore fears deeper, each individual fear deeper later on in the year. But right now, we're just going to touch on where fear can really force us or just keep us from playing it big, from shining our light to exploring, dreams and goals in our lives. So playing it small. First is the fear of failure. So fear number one, fear of failure. Why we play it small. So what if my idea doesn't work? What if I fail and other people judge me? What if I lose money? What if it doesn't work out? So that's fear number one that can really keep us from exploring who it is we truly want to be, what we feel really inspired about, what we're passionate about, what we want to share with others. The next one is fear number two is I'm not good enough. So an example of this is, what if I create a business and I put myself out there and no one is buying what I'm selling. No one's interested in what I have to offer. So this idea of not being enough or not really fully embracing and trusting what we have to offer will be valuable to people, can potentially change people's lives, support people. So that's fear number two, not being good enough. Fear number three, I don't know where to begin. I don't know how to make this happen. I have this goal. I have this dream. I have this passion. It's over here, and I'm over here. Where do I start? Where do I begin? The process feels overwhelming. I get on YouTube, I get on Google, I start to research it, but then I just get overwhelmed by information and I don't know where to go next. So rather than starting somewhere, taking action, taking baby steps, the process just feels overwhelming. It's like, I don't know where to start. Okay, the next fear is, what will others think of me? So this is a great one, especially in the idea of societal norms. So, a lot of times, society places value on specific careers or specific ways of being in the world or whatever that looks like. So, an example of this would be a doctor. Uh, Going after their passion and changing careers into becoming an artist or becoming a health and life coach or becoming a yoga instructor. So oftentimes, um, we worry about what others will think if we fully explore things that we're passionate about that maybe aren't in alignment with societal norms overall. And it doesn't always have to be societal norms, it can really be anything. But it's curious, sometimes we keep ourselves small out of fear of judgment of what other people will think of us. Okay, and the last and final one is, what if I succeed? So you may be asking, oh my gosh, how can succeeding be a fear? But it really truly can. Because oftentimes when we succeed at something, change occurs. Big change happens in our life. It may happen with our relationships, it may happen with our career and our businesses, with our financial situation. And so oftentimes we're fearful of how other people will view us, a fear of success in that way, but also about the change that accompanies success. And sometimes people are fearful of change, of, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to learn something new. I'm going to be living this different life. I'm going to be busier or whatever that looks like. So it really kind of comes back to this fear of change and what will change if I do succeed. Okay, act of courage. Where do you play it small in your life? Do you play it small in your life? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't play it small at all. But are there things that are unexplored, potential that's unexplored, possibilities that are unexplored? Are there things that you've always wanted to do, or a passion or a purpose that you've always wanted to bring into existence or share with people that you're not doing? So, are you playing it small? Are you dimming your light? And if you are, what are the fears that are causing this in your world? What are the fears that are holding you back? Why are you avoiding exploring this passionate part of yourself? And so, this is a great act of courage. First, ask yourself, am I playing it small in my life? And if so, where? And then from there, really get curious about fears that potentially are causing you to play it small. All right, y'all, share, share, share in the comments below. I would absolutely love to hear about A, where you may be playing it small, but B, about fears, because that is what my work is truly about. Is I love first bringing awareness to fear and then supporting people and helping tackle it. And near to the end of April, start of May, I will be launching a fear coaching program that I will be telling you about further in upcoming videos. And I'll also, be sending out promotions and stuff to let you guys know what the offering will be. But if you're curious about really exploring where fear holds you back in your life, from achieving what it is you truly came to this earth to achieve, or a dream that you may have always had, I would love, love, love to support you in that process. That is my favorite. So, anyhow, you're always welcome to reach out to me with any questions. Please share your fears with me. I absolutely love hearing about them. And I will see you next week in the next video. Thanks so much for being here. Sending you so much love. Mwah.